Hi everybody, this is Charlize the Nocti Girl here to talk about fun and unique camera related products you might not know about. So you guys know I have the Leica 50mm Noctilux in my obsession with that lens. In fact, that's the only M lens that I use on my M6, M9 monochrome, and M10P Safari. I mean, why own any other lens when I already got the best, right? But still, that lens has some limitations. For example, its minimum focusing distance is 3.3 feet or 1 meter for those of you who don't understand feet and hands and stuff, which means if I'm shooting something, I need to stand at least 3.3 feet away from my subject to get focus. And if I'm shooting something small, my subject would appear quite small in my shot, as I would need to stand far away enough to get focus. While I could crop the image to make my subject appear larger in the picture, I would lose image resolution. Since I'm a big fan on getting the most out of everything I own, I started looking to see if I could cut down the minimum focusing distance so I could achieve that macro effect with the lens. Then I came across these really cool close-up filters made by B&W. These close-up filters come in 4 diopter strengths. The +1 has the least magnifying power while the +4 has the most. Technically, you can even stack them to get even closer to your subjects. But if you're shooting with the Noctilux wide open at 0.95, your depth of field, or the distance between the closest and the farthest objects in the photo, will be so shallow that maybe nothing in the photo will be in focus. But it really depends on what you're shooting, and it never hurts to try. Just have fun with them. Now let me show you guys how close I need to be, or I can be, to get focus with my Nocti in these close-up filters. Some of you might notice I already have an ND filter on here because it's pretty bright out here. Some people are really against double stacking filters. I actually don't mind it. People argue that it causes vignetting or something. I actually kind of like that look. So yeah, let's say I want to photograph the scenery in front of me. That's actually kind of boring, to be honest, very flat, with that plant being the main subject. Normally with just a Nocti without the close-up filters, this is about how far I need to be to get focus. And yeah, I would say this is about 3 feet.
As you see here, the plant does fill the frame, but this shot isn't really that interesting. I want to be able to get closer to get some details.
So let's first try on the +1 diopter strength. This will allow me to get a little closer to the plant, especially like the top flower part of the plant. And remember that every time when you use a close-up filter or any kind of filter on your rangefinder camera, you actually shoot with the live view and not through the viewfinder. So it allows you to actually see what your camera is seeing.
Now the flower part of the plant is showing up larger in the photo as I was able to get closer to the plant. Let's get a little closer.
Now let's try the +2. And here's the +3. Now the +4. Now, since we're so close to our subject, the flower part of this plant, I find it easiest to get focused by first setting your lens to its minimum focusing distance. Then you look into the LCD screen on the back and you just rock back and forth like that until you get focus.
See how the flower part can now fill the frame and we're seeing a lot more details? The creamy bokeh in the background really makes the flower pop. I know most of you don't just shoot flowers with your Noctis, so here are some shots, including some still portraits I did the other day with the +4 filter.
See how soft and glowy these shots look? The Noctilux is already famous for its characteristic creamy bokeh. The close-up filter allowed me, the subject, to get even closer to the camera and intensify that creamy look. Now some of you might be wondering, how the heck are you doing close-up self-portraits with a rangefinder that requires manual focusing? Well, with the Leica Photos app. In summary, these close-up filters made by B&W will allow you to get more creative with your Noctilux lens. For those of you who love bokeh like I do, you can definitely get some very unique shots with them. Alrighty, I think you've been knocked up today and I'm really knocked out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!